The Eagles are falling apart.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. What is up, DLLS Cowboys Podcast friends? It's good to see you for a mini pod. Just a little guy.
Little pequeño.
Just a little bitty pod. But it's good to see you guys. We appreciate you being here, of course, as always. I'm Jeff. That's Jesse. That's Clarence. And I have a question for you men.
We have an answer.
If you've got the courage, the stones, if you will,
Marbles,
to answer this question, which part is harder or which part is less likely? We're trying to make the playoffs, okay? We got a shot here.
Okay.
Which one is less likely?
Less likely.
That the Dallas Cowboys do their part, got to win 4 games?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it less likely that the Eagles do their part? They have to lose 2 games. I'll show you the schedule real quick just to make sure you know. Eagles, they're going to host the Raiders. They're going to go at Washington. They're going to go at Buffalo. Then they're going to host Washington.
Yeah.
While the Cowboys host Vikings, host Chargers, at Washington, at New York Giants. Which one is less likely to do their part for me? The Cowboys or Philly?
Philly. And here's why. We all just about say.
You know they're falling apart.
I know. I get it. 100%.
You didn't see Jalen Hurts threw a pick and fumbled on the same play.
Same play. No, I am with you, right? But
same play.
They're going to beat the Raiders, right? Like, come on.
You didn't see that play broke the Monsters, Inc. or whatever, that weird cartoon thing? It broke the broadcast. They didn't know what to do with it.
But come on, like, let's be honest. They're going to beat the Raiders, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And what incentive, at this point in time, what incentive does the Washington Commanders have? Jaden Daniels got hurt again in the last game that they just lost, right? He got hurt the elbow again.
Yeah, they just lost 31-0 to Minnesota.
They're 3-9. At this point in time, for the Washington Commanders, you have a quarterback, your franchise quarterback, still on his rookie deal. So now, why would you want to jeopardize your draft status?
Let me check.
Because at this point in time now, you can start talking about trying to get a top 10 pick. If I can add a top 10 pick to the mix, I don't have any more incentives to win games, and you have to play them twice. And then now, if you lose to Buffalo, great. But I don't, the team that they have to face, Philadelphia, the Raiders are worried about draft picks now.
Yeah, they were worried about draft picks when the year started.
So they're cooked. And I think Washington is the same boat as that. Buffalo is the only team that they play that have anything worth really coming out playing hard for. I can promise you this, as someone who has been a part of teams who were out of the playoffs 5 weeks before the playoffs were supposed to happen. Them jokers in Washington and Vegas, they shipping cars back to their off-season homes. They're cleaning out their condos. Like, all that is going down right about now. They have zero incentive of playing meaningful football in the month of December.
All right, well, let me tell you a secret. I don't like where your head's at.
I
don't like where your head's at.
But too much honesty for you.
I don't like
where your head's
I'm
at.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
But
and I know you play. But the thought of tanking and draft picks, players don't think about that.
No, not tanking and draft
picks. But you're talking about the draft position. The players are not thinking about that.
Let me tell you what players think about. Players think about, here's what I don't want to happen to me in December. I don't want to get an ACL. I don't want to get an injury because I don't want to have to be stuck here in the offseason with mandatory rehab.
I agree, but
so
you led with draft position.
But I'm saying organizations do that. So, so owners talk to coaches. Coaches now start having super vanilla game plans, start doing dumb decisions in the game. And then you have a bunch of players who are like, if I can't get my numbers to get my bonuses, what I don't want to do, I don't want to get hurt anymore. So I'm not going to be as willing to put my life on the line, my body on the line in December with no playoff hopes because I'm not trying to be stuck here doing off-season rehab.
I hear you. And
no, listen.
Yeah, you hear it, but are you listening?
No, because I got him on perspective, and that's fine.
What's that got to do with listening?
I heard him. I listened. Okay. I listened. First of all, he went twice. He gave his
2 times.
He gave his synopsis.
Then
I challenged it. Then he gave his synopsis.
Well, you challenged it.
Okay, but you gave it already.
Okay.
And he gave us, so I'm
But
not
that's
going
how you had to. If he has to rebut now.
He rebutted,
He
okay?
gotta rebut.
He rebutted again.
You got to do 2 butts.
And I think that it's a mental thing. And the Eagles are falling apart.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
And so and I hear you, but the Eagles is a mental mess right now too. And if they lose to Buffalo, they got 2 games against Washington. Washington may get up one game just because they want to play for Dak or whatever. It's a possibility. What's also the issue is the Cowboys winning 4-0, going 4-0, and they have not played well on the road. And against those same Giants team that has nothing to play for.
Timeout. Are you saying it is less likely that the Cowboys go 4-0?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys found 2 different ways to be haters.
Wow.
We're not being haters. I'm just
2
saying
different
that
ways to be haters. He said there's no hope, and you said you're not good enough.
No, I've watched this team all year, and as soon as you get, they ready, they got it together, then the wheel falls off.
There's a couple different ways of hating. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Go ahead. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, bring it on in, Homer.
Mentally, how have they played on the road this year?
Hold on now. I looked it up because I'm looking for anything for how Washington can pull this off.
Okay.
Because I agree, when the season is lost,
Mm-hmm.
Good front office and a good coaching staff.
There you go.
Especially
Team Tank.
Especially if you have a quarterback who's banged up, right? Obviously, you shut that down. So what I went to look up is, does Washington have a young quarterback on the roster to just do dumb stuff and be like, well, we want him to get some reps while we're, protecting our guy? They don't. So Marcus Mariota,
yeah.
They do have Josh Johnson, but you're not throwing him in there because there's no way to sell that.
First of all.
What's that?
Josh ain't young. He's been around
No, that's what I'm saying. He's their 3rd quarterback. So Mariota's going to play. Mariota's on a 1-year deal. He's playing for his money. Okay.
Yeah.
Washington's got a chance. Veteran quarterback, nowhere else to turn. Man that's trying to get another contract. Mariota's going to be giving you everything he's got. That's the best I can do.
Well,
for
and Debo and Terry McLaurin, they're on Terry McLaurin's butt because he signed that big contract and he has not played well. Some of those players have some individual incentives to play well at the end of the season.
See, if I was Terry McLaurin, I'd be like, if you think that's going to make me, like you just told me, I already got the money.
Exactly.
Like, I'll see you when we have a chance to actually win something.
Nah, Terry McLaurin is saying, you know what? Let's keep this draft pick very high in our favor so you can go get one of them USC or one of them Arizona State wide receivers to go opposite of me over there.
Clarence told me players don't think that way. That's what Clarence told me.
That's a lie.
He said players don't think that way.
You think they go into the game, think I need to lose this game to be a top pick?
Man, I've seen enough players now on Twitter talking about the college guys and who they want drafted.
That's your algorithm.
They know.
That's your algorithm. That's
They
you.
know.
That's that Jeff Tank draft. Let's get into the
You
draft
saw it too.
algorithm.
I'm talking about people like Micah. Micah's like, I want this guy. I want that guy.
Put that on a shirt. That's your algorithm. I love
That is
that.
a good shirt.
That's a good shirt. That's your algorithm. I love that.
You heard it here first. The Eagles go 0-4 the rest of the way, but the Cowboys go 1-3. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through. Be cool to everybody. We love you. Be easy.
Eliminate the contingencies.
Or else not a threat.